Hi, hello everyone. It is time for another live. It has been a hot minute and I am back, and this is episode 6 of those lives that I started doing not that long ago. And hello, if you are watching this live or on repeat, please let me know in the comment section. I would love to know who is watching, where are you watching this from, because the family, light family that we have over here is from all over the world. I know lots of you is in US, California, Florida, Australia, New Zealand, UK over here as well. I'm in Scotland. So drop in the chat little hello, little emoji where you're watching this from. And if you have any type of questions related to shadow work and spiritual work, put them in the comment section as well. And I will get back to you on this live if time will allow, if not, later on in the answers or in another video. So I asked not that long ago, what would you like me to talk about on the next live? And the answer was talk about shadow work. And I got a bunch of questions, beautiful questions, really, really good questions. And the energies we are having at the moment and many people are experiencing are absolutely beautiful, an amazing opportunity to do that shadow work or look into it and see how it can be maybe seen from another angle. Let me maybe stop that amazing music and let me just maybe go straight into those questions. So what is it shadow work? Very often maybe it brings for so many people something like, oh, something I don't want to do, something I don't want to look at, and it's often perceived like that, but it doesn't have to. Based on my own experience and what I've been doing over the last over 6 years, shadow work for me, I call it as looking within. I call it as inner work, and it is a type of doing inner work where it allows me to look at myself from the real point of view, from many different point of views. It helps me to step outside of myself and look at my life and myself in an entirely new way, in a more constructive way, so I am able to come back in with new insights and see things for what they are, being able to see what works for me, what doesn't work, what is the clarity I can gain from that looking within, what belongs in my amazing today and amazing tomorrow, and what does not belong. Hi Joy, it's awesome to have you here. Okay, so inner work, shadow work. You see, there is another side of shadow work as well, and this is what I've been learning a lot through all those healing sessions that I'm doing with others and on myself, through all of those deep meditations and visions that I am having on a daily, weekly basis. And the biggest message I have received is that every single aspect of us is another aspect and a shade of a rainbow, and everything is a wholeness in itself. Doesn't have to be rejected, doesn't have to be seen as something bad. It can be just seen as a part of the whole deal, a part of the whole picture, and it can be simply embraced. And at the end of the day, when we take our power back by focusing our attention inwards, not outside, but inwards, this is where the energy is starting to flow. This is how we empower ourselves, and this is how we can look at things in a totally new way. And we can start seeing that, oh shoot, just because I have an old tendencies to do this and that didn't work for me in the past and doesn't work for me today, that doesn't mean that I have to reject that part of myself. It doesn't mean that I have to run away from it. I can look at it for what it is. I can be aware of it when it pops up to the surface, and I can literally pick and choose to not use that energy, not be driven by that tendency, and choose something totally different, like feeling compassion or feeling kindness or feeling the frequency of love and light. So, okay, so how long does it take to do a shadow work? And I truly believe it's a lifetime work. Depending what is your own understanding of shadow work, because it doesn't have to be the way I understand it or anyone else. it is all about learning about it, listening what definition anyone else has it, and then at the end of the day aligning yourself with your own truth, with your own heart, and figuring out, okay, what is my definition? What do I want to perceive as a shadow work? Or let me just dive into doing some of that stuff and then see for myself, how do I want to call this process? How do I want to see it? And of course, you know, shadow work is something that, for me, for example, the things that I learned about myself 6 years ago are the things that I'm choosing to be aware of every single day right now. So if in the past my tendency was to blame others for how I feel about myself and my life today, I've got to be fully aware, am I doing that today? And for me, that awareness comes with meditation. It comes with prayer. It comes from paying attention towards my feelings and emotions and my heart, spending time with myself. And as well, looking at myself, which way I am talking to other people. How do I speak to other people? Am I actually charging today others for how I think and feel? Okay, what is the purpose of shadow work? I believe the purpose, you can say, it is for you to grow and expand and grow out of the behaviors and patterns that no longer serve you best and get you spin in the same faulty circles, repeating same old, that brings same old results. So if there is something in your life that you are just simply tired of, if there is something in your life that you are not happy with, shadow work is a beautiful and amazing spiritual tool that you can use by looking within, whether it is journaling, meditation, walk in nature, breath work, right? Hiring someone for help, or all of it together, and looking within and seeing, okay, so where am I starting the ball rolling, right? How am I creating this balance or this harmony in my life? Where is that starting? How can I cut it? How can I heal it? How can I stop choosing the same thought, feeling, emotion that brings the same results, the same action, or the same physical thing? What are the benefits of shadow work? Liberation, freedom like never before. Raising your energy's frequencies. So this is huge. That is, you see, when we repeat certain patterns, we are on a certain frequency. So if we're doing things based on guilt and shame, this is the certain frequency that we are attached to. Whether we are jumping in and out of it, there is some chord, there is some connection to that frequency that makes us come back until we are going back and looking within. And it isn't even always about going back to the event and experiencing everything over and over again, because at the end of the day, you've done that already thousands and thousands of times by rethinking it. He said this, she said that, you know, you've already done it, because your brain doesn't see the difference between you being in that experience and rethinking, reliving, which is called resentment, right? Your brain just thinks you are in the same experience over and over again. So to be able to heal it, you actually don't have to go to it for the 10,000th times. You've been there already a million times, even if that event happened only once, physically, realistically in your life. But most of all, it is about overcoming the emotion, feeling, and thoughts that they are assigned to rethinking, reliving, and recreating that event, which brings you the same feelings and emotions. It's like a faulty cycle and a faulty loop. What else shadow work brings? The benefits: clear mind, clarity, absolutely amazing and beautiful clarity. From looking within, we gain a beautiful clarity, because I don't know about you, but I've been conditioned to constantly run away from the present moment, run away from my own heart, from my own feelings, thoughts, and emotions, just simply not knowing how to deal with them, just simply not knowing that I'm not my thoughts, I'm not my feelings, I'm not my emotions, I'm actually so much more than just that. And I can actually look at all of that in a totally new and entire way. I can actually choose to be a frequency of the wholeness and space in which all of that appears and disappears, without being so connected, without being so branded and driven by all of these experiences. What else shadow work is doing? It's stopping us from repeating faulty cycles of addictions, behaviors that bring us the same old results. Shadow work is as well extremely powerful for getting out of victim mindset, getting out of the disempowerment thoughts, feelings, emotions, and it is a really good tool for just learning who you truly are. Learning who you truly are at the core level, at a soul level. Learning that, you know, what is your soul's origin. Learning about the past lifetimes you've been through. Learning about all the things you've already experienced and now it's time to remember. It's basically dropping the load. You just drop the load. You just learn that it is safe and absolutely okay for you to drop that heavy load, that it's heavy, that it's weighting on your shoulders and your heart and your soul. And you just allow yourself to step up with your frequency, step up with the energy that it is you, pure love, pure light, pure joy, pure bliss, pure flow. And there is so many more, cutting cords with old low vibrational energies, pattern, people, past, not repeating the past. What else is with the shadow work and benefits? It's just extremely empowering. It's just like a huge big university that you go through and you dictate your own pace. You dictate in which pace, how fast and how much you are learning every single day. And if you're choosing to do it every single day because you love yourself enough, you're just gonna keep it going farther and farther with it. You're gonna keep on feeling more and more and more free every single day, more and more amazing about who you are and where you are in your life, and perceiving people, places and situations in a totally new and a different way. 3, how can this help with manifestation? Okay, so this is a really good question. How doing shadow work, inner work, looking within, can help with manifesting, can help with creating the life that you would like to have? And this is huge. Oh, Rahima is here. Hello, sunshine. Hi. You're a beautiful blessing. And so are you. I absolutely love your posts. I love your energy. And I love the work we've done in the past together. Pure blessing. Pure blessing. I feel very closely connected to you, Rahima, on a soul level. You know that already. I hope you're doing well. Let me know in comments. How are you doing? How is your Saturday going? Okay, so how can doing... Hi, thank you for the hearts. How shadow work can help in manifestation. So I don't think there would be a way for me to manifest anything. Manifest is a shift. Manifest is a change. Manifest is because you can manifest. So we manifest 24/7, right? So either we manifest same old, same old, same old, pain, resentment, rejection, heaviness, just so many things. In my past, depression, anxiety, addictive behavior, constantly feeling less than, constantly feeling like people are unfair with me and all that stuff. And this is what I was constantly manifesting, because that was the energy that I was constantly cycling within, in and out, in and out, in and out. So if you want to start manifesting something totally different, it requires you to shift that energy. It requires you to step up with your vibration, and it requires you first, in order to do it, to look within, which is the shadow work. Because how can you move on to another spot without not fully knowing where are you right now? So you've got to know, like you're going, for example, on a trip to the beach, right? And you need to use navigation. You need to know first, your navigation need to acknowledge where are you here and now. So you are at this street, this number, this place, and then you put that place. And the same it is with our stuff. Okay, so what is my current vibration, right? What is the main thing that I think about, whether I'm aware of it or not? What is the thing that I think about when I wash the dishes, or when I'm cleaning the house, or when I'm driving to the shop? Is it about other people being this way or that way? Is it about my past, or how unhappy I am, or how someone have hurt my feelings? Or is it about fantasizing and being crazy over the moon in love with your today and future, right? That's totally two different frequencies. About a year and a half ago, I remember my frequency changed so much when I decided that I'm gonna fall in love entirely with myself and who I am. Every single morning I will be doing yoga, whether it will be 5 minutes or 25 minutes, and I would be saying to myself and feeling so strongly from inside out, every single cell of my body is in love with life. Every single part of me is in joy with this present moment. And things started changing and shifting and evolving. Rahema says, yes, I'm doing great. Thank you, beautiful. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I have just turned into my heart, as you told me. Yes, we were talking about it. We were doing the work about tuning in into your heart. And you know what? Stay tuned in till the end, because this is what I want to demonstrate here. And on another next live as well, I will be doing about 5-7 minutes of tuning in and taking you in this present moment into the power of your own heart. So stay tuned for that. And shock of the moment of self-judgment and inner critic. Rahima, yes, this is a victory, because you notice it instead of you let it run as an undercurrent unnoticed. This is a victory. Yes, this is the moment for you to celebrate that. Yeah, I've got in this present moment into my heart, and I notice there is an old frequency that runs over there, and there is no need to judge that or criticize that. You noticing your criticism and judgment, this is something, by the way, that it took so much of my inner work for me to work it through. Is shadow work similar to narrative therapy? Yes, I believe it is, because for me it contained exactly going on there. So first I had to become entirely present. Like, I had to become entirely present. Okay, what's going on over there? My energy, my thoughts, my feelings and emotions are scattered all over, everywhere, just constantly, okay? So what can I do? I can become present and first choose that I no longer am gonna identify with those feelings and emotions. So there is a wave of, let's say, self-pity. Poor me, this happened to me. Poor Eliza, she broke her back, no one came for the rescue. I can choose that, or I can just simply observe. Let it flow, let it come, and let it go, and still be entirely centered, all of my chakras, full alignment, in my heart, that heart center that it is in the center of my chest, and fully choose to be here in this moment as an observer, as that space, that beautiful, magnificent space of the field, quantum field, vibration of wholeness, and just pick and choose just to observe it and see it come and go, not being driven by, oh no, that happened to me a year ago, and that. So, it takes time, lots and lots and lots of patience, and lots of self-compassion. Like, okay, it's okay. I am safe to just be here and now and observe that. I am safe to be here with myself, for myself, with that old pattern running through. And you know what, Rahima? It is not gonna take that many times for that pattern to flow through. When you don't identify with it, it's gonna go away. It is a little bit like a person that comes to you and throws their toxicity on you. If you don't pick it up, they're gonna stop coming to you, because you do not feed by your attention, negative or positive, agreeing or disagreeing. You do not feed into their energy. You do not give the energy. So if it doesn't get anything from you, no reaction at all, good or bad, right or wrong, none of it at all, you're exactly centered, it's just gonna stop coming to you. It's just gonna be like, she doesn't matter what I'm gonna say, she's not picking the bite, right? Picking the bite. You know, guys, okay. Yes, so I will definitely focus on the power of now. Is so beautiful, and it's the best thing ever. Absolutely the best thing ever. Wowza, triple time XXL. It's absolutely fabulous, phenomenal. It's so good. And you know what? Doing that work, it comes time when you are starting to have fun with it. You're starting to have such a fun with it. You watch that stuff and you just laugh at yourself. You just laugh at that old stuff. You're like, I cannot believe back in the day, just because of that thought, I was in pure sadness for 3 years, right? It's just, you start laughing at yourself, you start having fun with it, you start riding that wave of being an observer, and then you can laugh at it, and then you're back to being observer and all that stuff. So the power of now, becoming present, mastering the present moment, tuning with your own heart and breath, being a just pure observer and full compassion, full love towards yourself. Acknowledge yourself every single day. Wowza, I am absolutely phenomenal. I became present. I dropped being absolutely not present here in the past or future or whatever. I became entirely present. I acknowledged that thought. I let it come. I let it go. And I moved on with being present, and I kept on feeling and tuning into my own inner energy field, because that's where power lies in. This is how we take the power back. Instead of expecting others to feed us with peace, compassion, love, we do that for ourselves by ourselves, and then as a wholeness, we can share that wholeness with another wholeness. That's a totally different type of relationship. So thank you for that amazing question. What else do we have here? How can shadow work help with weight loss and health issues? You see, everything is connected, body, mind, and soul. It's absolutely connected. You cannot actually disconnect that. It's all the way you think and feel. It actually creates your 3D reality. So if your body, it's a part of 3D reality, because everything is over 99% of empty space, which is a space filled with light and information, different aspects of light, different shades of that light, different shades of the rainbow, and 0.0000 something 1% is actually matter. It's actually matter. So we are one huge big illusion. This is what we are, because when you start listening to that message through your heart, you start understanding that, yeah, when I'm waking up in such a good mood, I feel all relaxed and I feel all good, like with my body. It's like it just feels awesome, you know? It just feels like, yes, I can do this. And then the other day when you go to bed and you're pissed off because Jenny wasn't the way you thought Jenny's supposed to be, and then you're upset because John said that you said this about Jenny and all of that, and you couldn't sleep, and then you wake up and you feel all yucky, all bloated, all sweaty, all whatever it is. This is exactly how we create our reality. This is exactly how we create in our 3D world, through the way we think and feel. And every thought, feeling, and emotion, it is a certain frequency and vibration. And we do have the power to pick and choose and retrain ourselves to stay focused in this present moment, observe the old stuff come and go until it eventually flows out of our system. It's a healing on a cellular level as well. This is what I've been diving into recently, much more. And it is phenomenal, beautiful, and it brings such a fast results through the sessions with those beautiful souls that I'm working with. And when we do that, when we take our power back, when we are present, we can actually start retraining ourselves to pick and choose. Okay, so if I want my today and tomorrow to be filled with, let's see, freedom and joy, right? I want adventure. I wanna run. I wanna have fun. I wanna laugh. How do I do it? How do I do it, right? Do I do it by sitting and crying myself to bed, or do I do it by, okay, looking within, becoming present? Where am I here and now? This is not what's gonna create fabulous today and tomorrow. Okay, let's have a look at it. Let's get rid of it by just letting it come and go. Let's write it down. Let's see how do I retune and realign myself with that old frequency, and what is it that I need to do by not repeating same old pattern. Drop the weight, stop reconnecting with it, and connect consciously with that new frequency. What can I be grateful for today? Do I actually have to have a physical thing in the front of me to feel the gratitude and joy and love, or I can just feel it through my heart because I choose, right? And this is the new way of creating our reality, by picking and choosing what do I want to feel first, and then just allowing it to appear in the front of us in our lives. And this is how I create my reality. This is how I create my weight loss. This is how I create my flexible and healthy body, by feeling entirely on a cellular level in love with life. And that kind of feeling is not allowing me to go and eat the stuff that's not gonna make me feel good, or if it's not allowing me to overeat that stuff, right? That's a totally different thing. If I love myself, why would I go back and drink alcohol? Why would I go back and drink tobacco when I know that after one there will be another and another and another? Why would I go and do that stuff that in the past brought so much guilt and shame to me and pain to others, right? So this is all about learning to pick and choose in this present moment. What can I do? And there is no shame in asking for help. There is no way I would be able to be here and now helping anyone with anything without first me asking for help, humbling myself to acknowledging, oh shoot, I'm a mess, I need help, and then putting in practice everything that I've been taught. So thank you for the awesome questions. How has it changed my life? Yeah, so the shadow work changed my life drastically. It just changed everything. It just absolutely changed everything. It helped me overcome codependence and other addictions that stem out of it: alcohol, drugs, sex, shopping, spending money I didn't earn yet. The biggest addiction that I suffered from, and it took me really long to figure out, was it because it just felt like me, was addiction to feeling guilt and shame. And out of that kind of addiction, because I was scared and terrified to feel that guilt and shame, yet I was addicted to it, that I would be doing so many things that it was bringing me guilt and shame to not feel guilt and shame. That was just such a messed up circle. I would be an angel throughout all day, and at the end of the day, when I would be looking at myself, I would feel so intensely the guilt and shame, because I noticed a thought that it was similar to guilt and shame frequency. So yeah, it's all messed up stuff. So that thing, all those things are no longer part of my life. And one of the biggest things was extremely low and non-existent self-esteem, based on being brought up in a less than nurturing environment. And I went through many, many, many traumas that they were deeply, deeply embedded within my psyche and within my body as well. So there is a lot of work that I've done there, and it all started with shadow work, with that inner work. I as well managed to overcome the depression, deeply, deeply rooted depression, suicidal thoughts on a daily basis, suicidal attempts that I had in the past, social anxiety. All of it started with a shadow work, with doing inner work, looking within on a daily basis. After doing huge big chunk of getting rid of that massive load with others people help, then it was all about doing that on a daily basis. And how can I grow? How can I expand? Not stopping, not pausing, not resting on my laurels. How can I grow? How can I step up? How can I bring it up? Because I know my heart calls me for more, for better, for shinier, for brighter. How can I be now there for others? All the work I'm doing, it isn't just for Eliza, it is just so I can be there for others with new frequency, with new light, with new level of awareness. And the work that I've been doing recently over the last year and over a year has been absolutely phenomenal. The way I've been helping recently people is out of this world. The change and shift I am helping people to create and establish in their life is out of this work. Within a week and a half, me and a person that I work with on one-to-one, we're entirely shifting their life, entirely getting rid of addictions, old patterns, resentments, deep resentments that kept them in guilt and shame and negativity and grief for so many years. Within a few days and a week, they are entirely gone. Those people are entirely free, and their families included. This is how powerful that work is, because my vibration is extremely high. I am divinely guided how to pinpoint with that person what is it, what do we need to get rid of, clear and change. And there is this as well continual dialogue that we have between one another through these one-to-one sessions and voice chats to be able to overcome whatever comes in after raising that frequency. Because when you raise frequency, that old things in between yours on your cellular level comes to the surface, right? And it's so easy to mistake as your current state instead of seeing as something that just something exits your system. So if you're interested in that, let me know and we will chat about that more, or I will just make another video about it. Rahima says superb. Yes, thank you so much for being here. And okay, I think the most important thing that I can just say about the shadow work, and we're gonna do this little tune in with your heart meditation, whether you will be doing that here with me on live or in a repeat, be sure to send a little heart in the comment section as a thank you for exchange of energy. This is very important, that anything like that you do, that you exchange your energy. Just don't be a taker, because you are robbing yourself from fully receiving. Don't be just a giver without receiving anything back, like thank you or a heart or money exchange, whatever it is. Don't rob yourself out of the full cycle, in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm getting amazing messages. I'm gonna check them out soon. So shadow work, inner work, looking within, extremely empowering, nothing to reject, nothing to get rid of, only beautiful, amazing and magnificent opportunity to learn, expand, grow and overcome. You cannot change your life, the way you think and feel, or expand without knowing where you are here and now in this moment. And if the resentment is your daily bread, the way it was in my life, if depression, suicidal thoughts, this is your current frequency, there is no shame there. There is nothing wrong with it at all. If it doesn't feel good, you can change it. You can change it, but there is no shame in being there. Acknowledge it, accept it. This is where I am. That doesn't mean you have to agree with it. It doesn't mean it is right. You can just simply acknowledge it so you can gain the clarity. Oh shoot, I've been trying to do it for 10, 15 years on my own and I'm not going anywhere. Why don't I go and find a group, meditation, coach, personal coach, mentor, spiritual mentor, a healer? Maybe I need to go just to doctor, right? Whatever it is, go and do that thing that you will be guided through your heart to do. And guys, if you're getting benefits, if you're benefiting from these videos, please be sure to let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear that. Let's sit down, tune in for 5-7 minutes. You know what? Let me put on the tune that has the 7 minutes in it. And we will crack on with it. So this little exercise is going to allow you to master, learn how to master this present moment through your heart center. It's going to help you start opening that heart center. And in the next videos, I will be talking about that, because this is the master work. Allowing yourself to open up your heart. This is where all the power lies. This is where all it starts. Yes, I got the tune. You know what? Not the other, sorry. What is it? Okay, let me find out. I think I know which one. There it is. Okay, so just 1 second, guys. And there there it is, 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 20 seconds, that sounds amazing. Check out my surrounding. All the lights are up. Okay. If you have a crystal, grab a crystal. Grab a crystal, feel grateful for it, have it in your hands or press it on your chest, like skin to skin. It is very good, very valuable. That crystal is going to enhance and is going to help you step up higher with your frequency. So allow yourself first to just become present here and now, and allow my voice to very gently guide you into the safety of this present moment. And just allow yourself to be here and now, and close your eyes and very gently and lovingly shift your all attention on your breath. I'm already bringing the higher frequency energy. That energy you might feel as a feeling of home. It is often described as a really warm, tingly feeling of safety, heavenly safety. A very high frequency of love and joy, very peaceful, very beautiful. Many describe as well as a white golden light, so you might see internally that kind of energy flowing towards you. So allow yourself to tune in with your breath, breathing in deeper to the very bottom of your torso and breathing out much slower. And shift your entire attention from any internal chatter, which is normal and natural, towards the center of your chest, which is the center of your heart chakra. Just allow yourself to place your attention in that point in the center of your heart center. That's what I call the center of your heart. And whenever you will acknowledge and see the internal dialogue, that's all a victory. There is no need to identify with it, or be driven by it, or judge or criticize. This is all part of the deal. So allow yourself to just gently and lovingly shift your attention back to your heart center and to your breath. And start acknowledging that inner energy field, that tingling feeling that you have inside of your body. And the more you shift your attention away from that internal chatter into your heart and breath, the more everything else fades away. Just for this moment, just for now, allow yourself to be safe. Allow yourself and your body to feel safe with you guiding yourself towards this present moment, just for now. If you wish, later on you can pick it up, all the heaviness, but for now, just allow yourself to feel lighter and lighter and lighter. And take a deep, relaxing breath and start letting go more and more and more of everything. Allowing yourself to observe all the internal sensations without labeling them. Maybe there is a tightness within your heart or around it, and make it okay. You don't have to agree with it or disagree with it. You can just acknowledge what's happening in your heart. You can maybe start feeling the front and back and top and bottom of that heart center. Maybe you can start feeling the warmth from the inside of your heart center and start recognizing it as gratitude flowing from your heart because you chose to pay attention towards yourself. If that's the case, allow yourself to feel that gratitude. Allow yourself to feel your own heart being grateful for your attention. And you are more than welcome to stay and tune in through your beautiful breath and your heart center with your own heart. I'm going to finish this live, and you can stay and keep on breathing in and out, allowing yourself to feel this peace and love within you and all around you. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I will see you tomorrow.